4 reasons July 20th could be a game changer for Imolites. It is no longer news that Governor Uzodinma has been to the courthouse on account of the lawsuit slammed against him recently. These suits were filed by none other than the Reform and Advanced Party, RAP, and Mr. Kingdom Okere. They had a number of petitions filed, but what stood out for me was their stand against him being the governor. They were of the opinion that he should step down as he occupied the seat of governance illegally. It was on this note that the court procedures started but were adjourned till the 20th of July. Now, 20th of July is not just a regular date, but it is on this day that the fate of Imolites will be decided. Here is why. 1. If this judgment is ruled in favor of Ihedra, Imolites would rejoice because this was the one man they came out and voted for. 2. The masses who came out and protested for Ihedra will smile because it is now a though the cause of their protest has been served. If this judgment favors Ihedra, Imolites should get ready to welcome their former governor into office with all the support needed. Just in case the ruling doesn't favor Ihedra, Imolites should brace up, accept their fate, and stand with their present governor. Now, Jesus is the number one game changer, and he is ready to change your story today. You can let Jesus in by saying this prayer with me. Lord Jesus, come into my life. I ask that you take away everything that makes me fall easily. I want to live for you. O Lord, may your spirit reside in my heart today and take total control of my life now and forevermore. Amen. Thank you for listening to this news. My viewers, it has been said, whether Uzodinma visits the law courts or visits as many judges as he likes, or visits the appeal courts as he likes, because he is now known to be the Supreme Court governor. What is going to be is going to be. If God is not comfortable with his ruling, with his coming to power, with the way he rules Imo State, before the glimpse of an eye, before the day comes to pass, before the sun rises the next day, Uzodinma will be seeing himself out of Douglas House. Only God has the power to change the story. Only God has the power to change the story of Imolites. That Imolites will succeed in having their choice governor. No one has the power except God. Only God has that power to decide. Nobody, no man, no woman has that power. Only God has the power. to decide that. So anyone can do whatever he likes. But all that I know is that when the time comes, only God can decide the fate of Imolites. So no one should say anything yet. Let us wait till 20th of July to come. It's tomorrow. Or don't you know? Can't you see it? You should have your date with you upstairs. No one should tell you. If you really want to be a witness of that day, avail yourself the opportunity of taking part in the election, in the hearing to say. You understand? So that when it is said that Uzodinma said this, Ihedioa said that, the judges decide this, you should be able to give out something positive in return, that this is what the judge said and not what you have just said. You understand? That is it. You know? So we just need to remain, let's just remain positive. Let's remain absolute. Let's remain focused. Let's be patient. Let us not be too much in a hurry. Let's relax our minds. No matter what, the truth will prevail. But one thing I know for sure is that only God has the final say. No man has a final say. Only God has the power to decide. No man has the power to decide. The hearing and the court judgment might end up being in favor of Uzodinma. That is, if God still wants him on that seat. But if God is not comfortable with the way he has been ruling the Imolites, believe you me, Uzodinma will definitely leave that governorship seat. There is no two ways about it. He should not deceive himself. You understand what I'm saying? He should not deceive himself, because God is not a God of confusion. Whatsoever he says stands. Whether Reverend Father Mbaka prophesied of his leaving or not, only God has the final say. You understand? Only God has the final say. Let us not talk much any longer. Don't we have God? Have you forgotten the God of 9 minutes? That is what I call him. He can change the story of your life in a minute, in a second, with a glimpse of the eyes. He will change your story. So don't bother yourself. Just take a seat, put your fingers crossed, and wait for tomorrow, which is 20th of July. And then Imolites will know their fate. You understand? So my viewers, I don't know what your comments concerning all that I've just been read may be, but please don't forget to leave them behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell buttons to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.